There it is. Hey, YouTube. Okay. All right. There it is. Hey, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Facebook. My sister is on. My Brant's brother is on. I am not sure what's going on with my iPad. Um, but it is doing its own little thing as well. All right. So, hey guys, we're going to get started. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, we have someone on YouTube. Not sure who's there, but when you come on, if you could make yourself known and give me a shout out or something so I'll know who's on, I appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. So, I'm getting started a little late today. Um, had a bit of a long, short week, if that makes any sense. Um, did not work this week until today. My nephew had COVID, so of course I stayed home with him um, just to make sure he was good, and some precautionary reasons to make sure I was good, so I wouldn't take anything into the children. I literally tested like 3 times, but I had originally tested before he even came back. He went on his little vacation, so I tested again, and things were good. So I went back to work today, and knowing that I hadn't been there all week, of course, I knew that I was going to be there all day. So I was there all day. I was there all day. I don't know what's going on with my connection here, but we're getting ready to see. All right. So, um again, I hope you guys got the message that I would be on late. I hope people are kind of scrolling if they didn't get the message and, kind of scroll through and realize, okay, she's there. But business as usual, we're going to go on and get started because, of course, you guys know the videos will be posted. It's going to be posted to YouTube because we're live. And then it's also going to be posted. I think we're good now. It's also going to be posted to the Facebook page, to the Facebook group. It'll be there as well. All right, I think we're good over here. It'll be there as well for you guys to watch. So let me do my intro. Let me do my intro like I normally do. Got to do this. Hello, hello. Hey, good evening. I am Donna. Welcome to Real Life Relationship Growth. This is our segment called Camper Conversations. We come together. We meet in my living room every Friday evening at 7. Technically at 7, but I just gave you guys my explanation for being late tonight. And we talk about different topics. We talk about different topics that relate to deal with, relationships. Whether you are single, whether you are dating, whether you are courting, whether you are married, whether you are divorced, this is the place for you. This is the family for you. Because on here, um, I always have to say this. I always have to say this. I am not a relationship expert. I am not. I have never been, never claimed to have been. Um, Nothing like that. I'm just a black woman in this world, living this life and doing the damn thing and enjoying myself in the process. That's who I am. That's what this is. So everybody on here, um, we may have some professionals that deal with different issues and different topics. If you are a professional and we're talking about a topic that your expertise is in, please, please, please feel free to make your comments, to hit me up, inbox me, send me a message through YouTube or whatever, and say, hey, I want to say something, or I want to come on camera live with you. You don't have to be an expert to do that. Let me be clear on that as well. You can just have had a wonderful or an awful experience that you want to share. Because here we share. We share because someone may be dealing with an issue, a problem, or something that may not even be a problem that you've dealt with before, and you can kind of help them out. Hey, Gabe. Hey, you on your way home? Okay. Someone may have dealt with something that you've dealt with before, or there may be a topic that comes up that you're like, that's a good topic of discussion. Excuse me. That's a good discussion. And then when it happens, if it happens, you got some feedback from your family, because we family here. We family here. There are 1.7K members on this Facebook group. In this Facebook group, I have approved 33 in the last 3-4 days. 33 new members. So now if you guys look at the page, you'll notice I'll put up welcome post. It'll be a excuse me, a post that welcomes the new members and let them know what we're about, and it tells them about Camper Conversation. Real quick tidbit on Camper Conversation. I bought a fifth wheel camper. Some time ago, and got this bright idea that I'm gonna go on my camper and talk about stuff and just have topics, talk about things that are related to us as adults in relationships. And of course, I don't have any power to the camper unless I'm hooked up to shore power. So it's mad hot in there. So I'm not doing the camper. So at this point, we're on the couch. Now, my girls and I are going out in August. We're going out in August. I do this thing called Melanated Camp Out. This will be my second year going. So we're going out in August, and we'll be in the camper. So there will be a live camper conversation that weekend. I want to say it's August 19th through the 21st, would be the next Melanated Camp Out. So that's where we're going to be. I see some people kind of hit on here. All right. So listen. Let me tell this young lady, because she made a very good comment, and I would love for her to come on, guys. I would love for her to come on and stress this thought. So, hey, another plug, guys. I got to give y'all this real quick. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube Real Life Relationship Growth page, please go and do that. Please take a minute and go and subscribe. Look it up. The link is on the Facebook page. I always put it up. I put it up on the topic, underneath the topic. So if you have not subscribed, please take a minute, go hit that link, go to the YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe. There are over 40, almost 50 some videos posted to the channel that you can binge watch, you can check out, and you can watch as many as you want, as much as you want. You can pause, go back to it or whatever. But the goal is to build the YouTube channel, because y'all see me doing this, right? That means I'm using 2 devices, and I would really love to go to one. I would really love to go to one device. Okay. I would really love to go to one device if we could do that. And eventually I know we'll be able to do that, because you guys are great. You guys we have a good time together. And in us having a good time together, the support that can come and that comes, it will be greatly appreciated. And it will build the YouTube channel. So tell somebody about it. One other last thing before we get started, real quick, y'all. I put a poll question up at the top of the page for the Facebook page. A poll question, and it asked pretty much, if I had a mixer, a singles mixer weekend in the ATL, would you come? And it's either a yes or a no. If you could go and do that poll and just answer that question, I would really appreciate it. Just answer the question if you would come, yes or no. If you would come to the ATL for the singles mixer weekend. On that weekend, we are going to have a live camper conversation discussion. It's going to be a live forum. The mic is going to be going around, and We're going to try to pick the best topic, the topic that gets pretty much the most interest, because we'll look at that too. What do you guys want to discuss? And then we'll do that. We'll have a good time. We got some games planned. We got some food. I'm going to block off some hotel rooms so everybody won't be searching for somewhere to stay. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be great. You don't have to come because you're looking for somebody. You can come because you single and you just want to mingle and you just want to enjoy and meet some faces that you may have seen or conversed with on the page, but never seen before actually in person. So I think that'll be a great idea. So go and vote. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about doing a weekend like that. And we'll see how that goes. All right. Let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Our topic today, I put a bit of a warning on there. I put a little warning on there because I felt like when I saw the video, excuse me, when I saw the video, I felt like the topic was it was very important, but I also felt like it would be very touchy, it would be very sensitive for some people. There are some topics that we go on here and we discuss that have some sensitivity to them, because people may have personally dealt with that situation. But very important topic. Last week we hit on the men. Kind of hit on the men. I like to go both ways, y'all. I like to make sure we focus on the men and the women. This is not a one-sided group. We are all here. This family is here to help each other, whether you male or female. That's what this is for. That's what this is for. This is for us to come together. So the topic this evening, and you guys, I don't know if we're going to stay on really, really long because I know I kind of veered with time. And I don't know, excuse me, how many people actually realized that I was going to be here at 7:30 as opposed to 7 and felt like they missed it and kind of moved on. But the topic says, please don't touch me. The topic says, please don't touch me. Now, you guys know I love TikTok, right? I love being on TikTok. It's fun. It's funny. TikTok gives some really good laughs. My sister, y'all, my sister Claudette is the TikTok queen. All hail to the queen. Her followers on TikTok well exceed mine. Well exceed mine. It is crazy because she started social media like late. Like I've been dealing with social media for years. Like what was that? Before Facebook, it was something we used to do. I can't even remember what it was, but she came new to Facebook, and then I was like, girl, you gotta go check out TikTok. Yo, when I say her page just blew up, it blew up, and I always tell people it blew up because there's nothing but positivity on her page. Now she be getting into some little discussions and debates with people, but she gonna get that point across. But it's nothing where there's like back and forth, disrespect going on. And I think people appreciate the breath of fresh air that she is. She'll do songs and stuff like that, but y'all can go to TikTok and check out her page. I believe it's Paul Rogers. Claudette, type in your TikTok page, please. All right. So I was on TikTok the other day and I saw this topic. Guys, topics. Send your topics, please. My inbox is built up of topics. It's built up of many, many topics. The brothers in this family, big up to y'all, because they send those topics. Ladies, more than you guys do. They send me those topics. Either they inbox me or they text me if they're a friend of mine, and they'll be like, hey, let's discuss this. So big up to the brothers. Love y'all ladies. Love y'all sisters. No shade on y'all, but I'm just saying. Usually y'all know the brothers not really a part of stuff like this. So it's greatly, greatly appreciated when they do, when they come on, when they are. All right. So the video. I posted the video on the Facebook page under the topic. I also posted the video on the YouTube channel. So the video is there posted before we started tonight. I posted it earlier so people can go on and look at it. They can go on and look at it and see what we're talking about. So y'all know me. I'm not tech savvy. I'm not really into this thing with knowing how to put up a video and let it play and then come back to me. We'll learn those things as we go. As the page grows, I have to learn those things. Excuse me. I have to learn those things. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the video. I'm going to hold up the phone and I'll play the video. And then guys, y'all can go back and watch it and get an explanation of it on your own free time at your leisure. Okay. So let me play the video so we can get into it. We can get into discussing it. We can talk about our thoughts on the video. So here we go. Oops, I'm sorry. I gotta turn this down because we know Facebook would be like, "That's not your music." Let me turn this down. All right.
So sorry, I'm a little rough, but I hope this end up on the right side of TikTok. I know I'm not the only mother that, lost her sex drive or any drive to want to fuck. And it's really taking a toll on my relationship. And it's like, I'm being to blame for this shit. Like, I'm not doing this shit on purpose. You feel me? And it's just like, I'm sorry, I gotta keep taking breathers because I'm trying not to cry on this app. But I just know I'm not the only mother that's going through this shit. Like, I get bashed for not being sexual, but it's not my fault, and I'm trying the best that I can. But it's really taking a toll on me. Like, I'm stressed out. I'm depressed. I'm tired of forcing myself to do sexual intercourse when I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really stressful. And a man is not going to understand coming from a woman's perspective because they can't have children. They are walking sex drive. They be ready to fuck. I ain't mean to say that. They be ready to, have sex anywhere, anytime, any day, all day, and it just really frustrating. Like, it's just, I'm honestly losing myself. I really am. I'm losing myself. And I don't know where I'm going, but I'm not here.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so I don't know who that young lady is. I don't follow her page. I was just scrolling through Facebook and I saw this video, like many videos. I saw this video and I was like, wow, I think that would be a good topic. I think that may be something we can discuss that may help someone. Could you guys do me a favor? I am not sure. I don't see my mic moving on. Usually it'll light up and it'll show that there's sound. Okay. It'll show that there's sound, that the sound is going through, but I'm not seeing that. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me on YouTube. All right. Okay. So as usual, I tagged quite a few people. So as to let everybody know that we're going to be here and what the topic is going to be. And sometimes people will comment. They will go ahead and comment when I tag them. And the tags are just a reminder that we're going to be here. It's not a place, really, guys, to go into discussion about the topic. It's just me trying to remind you guys, hey, this is the topic, and let y'all know what the topic is, and we can go on and discuss it, right? So, but two young ladies did make a comment, and I want to read their comments. I'm going to read their comments. So the video showed a young lady talking about pretty much her sex drive is gone. She has no sex drive. She doesn't want to have sex. And she mentioned in the video about having a baby after having a baby. So she mentioned in the video about, having a baby. And she's just tired of pretty much faking, wanting to. She's just tired. She's pretty much just tired altogether of having sex. So the thought came to me, like, why? Like, what would be reasons? What would be reasons that a young lady, a woman, would lose her sex drive? And I know the video talked about her having a baby, but it's a broad topic. I don't think that it just, and I know it does not just happen to new mothers, but her video was stressing about being a new mother. YouTube, can you let me know if you can hear me, please? I see. Please let me know on YouTube if you can hear me. Just type in the chat, please. Yes, if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, please type no. That means you're trying to read my lips. So, let me read the comments that came already. So Carla said, depending on how old the kids are, could be postpartum depression. But depending on how often it is that she does or does not want to have sex, she may need to see a specialist. That was Carla's comment. Rosemary said, no, you are not losing yourself. It's actually just the opposite. You're finding yourself and you're finding out that having sex is just a small part of who you are. Sex has always been meant for your husband or wife only. We give too much of ourselves to too many people and exchange all kinds of energy and emotions that we know that we have no clue where where it came from, thus leaving you feeling like you are, which leaves you feeling like you're feeling right now. So wipe your tears, focus on what it is that motivates you, and place your energy on that. God bless. God bless. Thank you, ladies. If y'all come back and see this, thank you to Carla and Rosemary for commenting. I appreciate that. Different perspectives, y'all. Different perspectives. So these two ladies had two varying comments. They had two varying comments, different perspectives. They saw the video in different ways. They saw the video in different ways. And each one of them had a perspective, and they gave their thought process on it. So remember I said a few minutes ago that based on the video, she's talking about having a baby and losing her sex drive. But there are so many other various reasons why we as women can lose interest sexually. So, hey, again, if we have any professionals in the group that want to comment or give their professional take on what could possibly be going on, please comment. We'd greatly appreciate it. If we have some professionals that would like to comment and give their professional thoughts on why this could be. So what I did, of course, I went and I looked up different reasons. Although I'm a woman, all women don't deal with the same things. All women don't deal with the same things, and all women are not shaped the same, built the same. They don't think the same, you know. They don't think the same. Yeah, this is people checking in like, well, you on? Are you? I'm on now. Come on. I'm on. So we don't. We're not. We're not all the same. We're not all the same. So there are various reasons. So I looked up different reasons why women lose their sexual desire and they lose their sex drive. I looked up. And I went to WebMD. WebMD is one of the sites that popped up. And I'm not saying everything that WebMD is saying is right for every woman. I use WebMD when I look up stuff like if I'm not feeling well or whatever like that, I'll go to WebMD. So I'm not saying that they are the all out right opinion or whatever. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I Googled, and when I Googled, WebMD was one of the sites that popped up. So it gave different reasons why women lose their sexual desire and they lose their sexual drive. Excuse me. It says one of the reasons says interpersonal relationship issues, partner performance problems, lack of emotional satisfaction with the relationship, the birth of a child, and becoming a caregiver for a loved one can decrease sexual desire. Different reasons. Medical problems can be a reason. Medication can be a reason. So there are different reasons that women lose that drive. And and sometimes, like the first will say interpersonal issues in the relationship, interpersonal relationships. Sometimes, fellas, sometimes men, sometimes brothers, y'all can be a reason for that loss. Y'all can be a reason for that loss. We're gonna be open and honest. We're gonna be honest. And when we're open and honest, we're not offending, we're not trying to offend, but we're just talking about things that could be helpful and why these things are happening. And most importantly, how we can get beyond them and help them to get better and fix these things, right? So, you gotta stop messaging me. so, let's kind of talk about that lack of interest. That lack of interest. So again, the young lady was talking about she had a child, and sometimes men don't understand. You may have had a woman, fellas. You may have had a woman that had a really, really high sex drive. She was always wanting to be with you. She was always on top of you. She was always in your face. All of these things, right? And some changes came about. She had a child. Or because having a child definitely can be one of the most common reasons a woman loses her sex drive and her desire. She loses her sex drive and her desire. So let's say this happens and your woman loses her sex drive and her desire for you. You was the key word. So a lot of times, hey Lori, sometimes a man's ego can jump ahead of everything. A man's ego can jump ahead of everything. And his ego won't allow him to think rationally, and it won't allow him to tap into his emotional side, the emotional side that says this ain't about me. So he starts doing the blame game. This young lady was pretty much to tears. So we can kind of come to the conclusion that her partner, we can kind of come to the conclusion to that her partner is making her feel bad. Her partner is making her feel less than. He's making her feel unworthy. He's making her feel like she's the problem, like she's a problem, right? So remember, we talking about different things. And in this moment, I'm talking about her desire has been lost because of what she mentioned, having a baby, and she doesn't know where she is. Like, she is literally in a state of depression because she is not sexually motivated. And again, from how the video played out, we can pretty much guarantee that the brother is not supportive and he is not helpful to her at all, because she's at a point where she's feeling so bad. Lori said, I just had this same conversation with two of my neighbors just yesterday. Oh, girl, this is perfect. You got to share with us. You got to share with us what y'all talked about in this conversation. This is perfect. So, men, ego. Sometimes y'all's ego can kick in. And when y'all's ego kicks in, y'all don't consider what's going on with this woman's body, her mental and her emotional. Y'all just looking at the physical. And y'all want to get all upset and think other things are going on. Like, is she dealing with somebody else? Or, do you just not love or care for me anymore? Do you know, you done had my baby and now you don't need me? I've heard this situation before. Had a friend, wasn't a close friend, but for whatever reason, this young lady and I kind of hit it off, and we just chatted a little bit about different things. And Lori might be able to, based on her saying they had a conversation, she may be able to give some points on this too. But she was feeling so bad because her husband kept blaming her and making her feel like this big because she appeared to not be attracted to him sexually anymore. And so instead of supporting her and helping her, he talked mean to her. He told her how, this is the worst one, y'all. He told her how she didn't do it, how he could go and get it somewhere else and be with somebody else that could appreciate or love him or give him what he wants. Hey, Cynthia. Or give him what he wants. And she felt like I could understand this girl's video. I almost stood in front of this same person, almost with these same emotions and these same feelings. Like, she was like, what do? I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I don't even want to be here. Like, he's making me feel all bad. And she went on and on and on. She went on and on and on. And I felt really, really bad for her. This was some years ago, y'all. I had this conversation. So understand, men, y'all have a pivotal. Y'all provide a pivotal point of how these emotions are tapped for us. Y'all provide a pivotal point. And when I say pivotal, when you pivot, if you play ball, I play basketball, y'all know that's my thing. I play ball. When you pivot, you are doing that to change direction. A pivot allows you, when you plant that foot and you pivot, it allows you to change direction so you can get past your opponent some type of way, right? Pivot. Men, how you all respond and act gives it's a pivotal point for our mind and our emotion. A pivotal point. If this brother would have taken the time to try and understand why his wife was feeling the way she did, she would have never gotten to the point of depression, i.e. the young lady in the video as well. She would have never gotten to a point where she felt less than. And then when you're doing all of that, the young lady in the video had obviously a new baby. So you're not feeling up to taking care of that baby. You know, it's all kind of stuff going on. Things are lacking now. And this brother obviously did not take the time to help her out and to make her not feel awful about how what was going on with her body. Lori said, I know when I had babies, I was scared that I wouldn't please him anymore because I had babies come out of me that was bigger than him. I was really embarrassed and young. I never had anyone to explain to me how a woman's body worked. Now I know better. But at 19, I didn't know. Now I'm keeping it real. Thank you, ma'am. Now I'm keeping it real. Yep. Yep. I think we all had some misconceptions about sex and our bodies when we were young because a lot of times all we did was talk to our friends. Now, I have to honestly say, my mother, and Lori can attest to this, my mother was very open and honest with us about sex, sexuality, all of those things. She was very open and honest. But everybody does not have that experience. Everybody has different experiences. And like Lori, like she at 19, she didn't know. She didn't know. Yep, mommy was, right? At 19, she didn't know. So she felt like it was on her the reason why maybe um he maybe there was a lack of, like, she felt like she said, she wouldn't please him anymore because once the babies came out, that spread that vagina made that thing bigger, and it was bigger than him. It's just like he gonna go in and fall in. I understand the thought process, Lori. I remember hearing that when I was young too. But this is a key point. Y'all know I like to put points and plugs in. This is a key point to why it's important for us to do this for one another. Because let's just say at 19, someone had a talk with Lori like we talking now and gave her a better understanding Yep, that's what old folks would say. Yeah, that's what old people say. But somebody gave her a better understanding. And not necessarily talking to her directly, but just having a conversation like this, she got to understand it. I don't know who is on here or who's going to listen to this at 19. Yep, she had the twins at 19. I don't know who's going to be on here and who's going to listen to this later on. But please understand, young woman, your body is a very beautiful, precious thing. And to understand it and know the importance of having pap smears and mammograms when those times come, and keeping yourself healthy and knowing how to keep that pH balance on when it gets off whack, knowing how to fix that and get that, we got to talk. We got to help each other. Because truth be told, there are some older women, there are some older men that don't understand and get that. I was a part of another page for a while. And this page was raw though, y'all. Like, I wasn't part of the page because it was raw. But I realized and learned that the people on this page were very raw with things. It's cool to be open and honest. I get that. But when I say raw, was a lot of vulgarities going on that page. I had to leave that group. But one day I got on it, and the guy was talking about a woman that had a fishy odor. And he was talking about how, women, y'all think somebody want that thing smelling like that and da 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 da. And thankfully, I made a comment. Y'all know I made a comment. Because I'm like, I don't know how old you are, sir. Not sure how old you are. But if you really knew a woman's body, if you really understood a woman, you would know that does not come from her being unclean. It does not come, I did, Lori. It does not come from her not bathing or anything like that. Now, it can come from having multiple sex partners. Can we break down why? Do we understand why? Because a woman's pH balance, a woman's body, food she eats, a woman's body is balanced in certain ways. Like, please talk to your gynecologist about douching, however you say it, is not healthy. I look, listen. When we was young, we all knew we go to the bathroom, and Mama had that thing hanging up with the little tube coming from it. Didn't know what that was then, but once she explained it, yo, back in the day, and this is how we learn things. Because back in the day, they did things. Hey, Miss Ladonis, back in the day, they did things that were not healthy. But now we know better. Now we know better. Exactly. Like Lori said, our bodies cleanse themselves. Yep. Hey, Shanta. Our bodies cleanse themselves. The woman's body naturally knows how to clean and generate. But when that pH balance is off, it can cause some buildup of bacteria, and you get that odor. The reason it's turned into something nasty, like she just having screwing all these men and not cleaning herself, is because the dummy don't understand. When I say the dummy, Shantae, oh girl, I'm sorry, and I know you too. Shantae, hey baby, I just glanced. Hey Shantae, I'm sorry. The dummy obviously didn't understand the woman's body. Did not obviously understand that, because now, let me be clear. We grown. What you choose to do with your body is your business. If you have more than one sexual partner, all I'm going to say, and that I will say to anybody, is be careful, be safe, protect yourself and protect them. Protect yourself and protect them. But when you do have sex with multiple partners, a man's chemicals can intermix and cause your balance to be thrown off. Y'all better look it up if y'all don't know. So when he was talking about the woman, about how she smelled and the fish and all of that, it's embarrassing. Yes, it's an embarrassing thing to know that there's an odor like that. But also, you already personally know yourself. If you don't have several sexual partners that could be the reasoning for this, then you have to understand and know, how to get yourself back to a healthy point, how to get that balance back. And I say the extreme because I hate medicine, and as much as possible, not try to deal with it. But the extreme to that is antibiotics. The antibiotics will work, and they'll kill off the bacteria, get the balance back. Other people use a more natural way, yogurts, taking a natural way. Now I'm gonna be honest. If you know, hey Crystal, if you know a natural way that you'd like to share to help with that, then please post it, please share it. Okay, I'm coming back, y'all. I didn't forget what we were talking about. I'm just talking about the partner, the spouse, the significant other being insensitive and allowing his ego to go beyond to make his lady, especially if she just gave birth to your child, feel less than. Be mindful of antibiotics. You've got to replenish the good bacteria because they kill everything. Thank you, Shantae. Shantae? Thank you, Shantae. Yes. Crystal said, if you have one, if he has more partners, he'll pass that to you. Girl, you jumped on it. That's where I was going next. She said, Shantae said, I yoni steam. I'm doing one now. And it's an amazing way to keep the yoni feeling great. Oh, yes, ma'am. I've heard of the yoni as well. But brothers, veering a little bit, coming back. So the ego and the lack of knowledge will have you making that woman feel less than. Will have you making her feel like she's undeserving of whatever. And that's awful, especially if she just had your child. Especially if she has given birth that you can possibly do to your offspring. So fellas, please get more knowledgeable Understand why your lady may be losing her desire and her sex drive. And please stop please stop taking it personal and feeling like she is doing something with somebody else, or she just don't want you, or whatever. Now, we're going to jump to that. Wait, Crystal said it. pH balance can be thrown because he's passing, and I did make that point. Thank you, Crystal. He is passing his fluids and chemicals to you, and you may not be able to take them. Do y'all know that women can be allergic? They can have a reaction to a man's semen. Everybody ain't for everybody. It's another thought. Everybody ain't for everybody. But another reason, fellas, because we talked about, we're gonna tap on that little list, that little things. There's so many reasons, but medical reasons. She could have just had a child. She could be on new medication. She could just be depressed. She could just be depressed. If you have someone that you say you love and you care for, you should know their triggers. You should know what types of things get them up and what type of things bring them down. Yes, we are very sensitive. I am sure. You should know those things that get them up and those things that bring them down. We should know that. We should spend enough time studying our partners to know how we can be there to help them in their time of need. Depression is a huge libido killer. Most definitely. Most definitely, Crystal. So when a woman is depressed, she don't want you on top of her. She don't want you trying to have sex with her. She don't want you trying to guilt her. It doesn't help. Crystal just said it. Depression is a huge libido killer. It's huge. If I'm not feeling my best, if I'm feeling awful, if I don't even understand why I'm feeling this way, why should I take care of you? And if we looked at it like that, for real, we would understand if we go into the depth of it and say, she can't even take care of herself right now. So how dare I want her to take care of me? Depression is a huge libido killer. It will kill it. And brother, guess what? You can be the best thing since sliced bread. You can be the best. You can be you can be supporting the household. You can be paying the bills. You can be taking care of helping take care of the kids. Or if y'all don't have kids, the things that she needs help in. But if that woman is in a state of depression, all those things mean nothing. They mean nothing. But the important part to this is, because they mean nothing, it's not something personal against you. It's not something personal against you. She is battling and dealing with things that she can't even figure out. She is battling and dealing with things that she can't even figure out. So this is when it's very, very important. Here we go. Y'all know I'm going to do it every week. Y'all know I'm going to do it. Counseling. Counseling, hands down, is the best gift you can give to yourself. It is the best money wasted. And when I say, hey, Daryl, and when I say the best money wasted, what I mean by that is we waste money on eating out. We waste money on shoes and clothes and things we don't need. But we don't have life insurance. We don't have money to be able to allow our children or our loved ones to bury us. So when I say the best money wasted, I mean that money that we're wasting can be spent somewhere that's going to be helpful to us. It's going to be helpful to us. So Lori said, Because I'm 50, y'all. Lori says sometimes men are told that women's vaginas change after they have babies. And instead of them talking to us, they listen to rumors and try to make us feel uncomfortable, etc. Exactly. Exactly. That same foolishness that we thought or somebody said to us, them brothers heard the same thing and they running with it. And they running with it, young or old. We're not going to put stupidity on age. Crystal said, plus women often slow simmer versus just wanting to just jump up into intercourse. Take the time to romance the mind. I like that. Take the time to romance the mind. Because y'all have to understand, man, y'all are more physical. Y'all see it, y'all want it, y'all want to mount it, y'all want to conquer it. Y'all physical. We are emotional. We are emotional. That's good, isn't it, Lori? We are emotional. Yes, everyone needs it. Counseling, yes. We are emotional beings. Accept it. Accept it. Stop complaining about it. Stop complaining that, oh, you so emotional. Oh, you always this, you always emotional. Emotional. So, because we are. We were built that way, which means we have maternal instincts. That comes from emotion, being emotional. God knew what he was doing when he stacked this. He knew what he was doing. Now, can the emotions get out of whack? Yes. Can we act what women hate to be called? Don't you call us this word, but we can say it. Can we act crazy? Yes, we can. Say it, ladies. Yes, we can. We can act crazy for various reasons. For various reasons. I have to say it again. Take the time to romance the mind. I love that, Crystal. We're gonna put that up on a motto. That's gonna be a motto for something. That might be our motto for our weekend. Take the time to romance the mind. Stop it. That could be one of the points. All right, y'all remember that. Help me remember that. I'm gonna come back to it. So when you take the time to romance the mind, all of this, fellas, more than likely follows and comes in check intact. And then when you take the time to romance the mind, when she's feeling depressed, when she's feeling down, when she's feeling lonely, when she's feeling like I just had this 50-pound baby and my butt and my stomach ain't gonna look like it used to. Postpartum depression is real. Depression before and after a pregnancy is real. And if y'all understand that, if y'all take the time to learn that, you will help your lady. You will help your lady so much. I feel so bad for that young lady. I feel so bad for her. And I pray that she gets the help that she needs. But let me tell you what I pray more for. More of my prayer is going to be for her child's father. I don't know if it's her husband or her boyfriend or whatever. I'm going to pray more for him. Because why? Because he is the pivotal point. He is a pivotal point based on her video of helping her and making her feel like a woman should feel. That man is the pivotal. Change direction. Put that pivot foot down. Y'all that play ball, y'all get it. Put that pivot foot down. Change direction. Do we understand? We were built different for a reason. Males were created the way they were with their mindset. Females the way they were with their mindset. It's like a puzzle, y'all. We fit. And truth be told, we could fit with any male or any female if we took the time to unselfishly learn them. That goes both ways. I'm learning you, and I need you to learn me. You know, people always say when relationships break up, marriages, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, when relationships break up, people are always saying, he did this and he did that. She did this and she did that. I've said it. I still say it. Because there's some stuff that ninja did that it was him. But I don't mean everybody's gonna be together and has to be together and should be together. And it's a possibility for everybody to be together. That's not what I mean. I mean we can get along and we can, if we understand each other more, even in friendships. I have quite a few male friends. And even in dealing with my male friends, sometimes, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I just want to talk to a man. I love y'all. I love my girls. I do. But sometimes I just need that closeness and affection, understand, from a man. And that don't mean I'm trying to give it up to you either. But if we understood one another, if we got that, we don't have to cross boundaries. Just be careful. But I have some male friends that I could just get emotional with and I can talk to, and they will respond and be like, hey girl, this is this and that is that. And that is that. Let's see what Crystal said. Crystal said, we don't know what your background is. There may have been sexual or physical trauma and may not have learned healthy versus unhealthy touch or boundaries. Ooh, girl, that's a deep one. That is a good one. That is a good one. Lori said, yes, I just want some male companionship. Yeah, sometimes you do. Just because you want to talk to the brother or you want to get their opinion and you want to get, but man, if y'all don't understand, if y'all don't take the time and y'all always focusing on being emotional, she emotional and she this and she that, I can't deal with her because she always want to. Do y'all realize we don't really like to talk as much as y'all think we do? We don't. We don't really like to talk as much as y'all think we do. But the reason we tend to talk more than necessary, or more than y'all think we should, or more than y'all want to hear, is because usually when a woman is talking, that's because she wants to be a part of whatever it is that she engaging in emotional about. When she stopped talking, then you know you done. She's done. So don't always look at it as you always got something to say. You are, yes, maybe she does always have something to say. Because like Crystal made a good point, there could be some traumas back there that you don't know about, sir. And nobody's telling you to take on a case. That's how it comes. Cause I've heard a brother one time talking about he don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that has issues because he ain't there to fix her. Negro, ain't nobody ask you to fix nothing. All we saying is, I need someone who's going to understand that I've dealt with some ish. And sometimes I just need that shoulder to lie on. I just need that. And I need it from somebody strong with a strong shoulder. I'm tired of laying on my girl's shoulder and all this pillows and stuff. That's not what we want. Some of us. Someone want a pillow. If they free your, that's your choice. But this young lady, y'all, we coming up on our hour. This young lady in the video, please go back and watch it if you have not. This young lady was hurting. She was hurting because the man in her life made her feel like less than. She's going through some depression. She says she doesn't even understand why she is where she is and feeling the way she is. She's just losing herself. She's gone. She was like, she gone. She done lost herself. And she don't even know why. So some medical attention could help with this situation. Some compassion and understanding can help with this situation. Just some understanding. It could be simple as that. If your lady loses her sex drive, if your lady loses her desire, she could have been a freak 5-fold 50 days past Sunday all the time. Consider what's going on in her environment. Consider what's going on that's changing this and this. Because believe me, you sirs, when this ain't connected, it's not much you getting. Hey, Lou, my brother, he is always late, y'all, to everything. I need you to pay attention to this, sir. It's connected. When we don't have that connection, y'all not going to get from us what you want and what you need. Because remember, we came second. We were created to be your helpmate. Your helpmate. That's what we were created for. I'm here to help you, brother. I'm here to hold you up when you need it. I'm here to support you when you need it. I'm here because it's reciprocal. I'm going to reciprocate that. Yeah, would y'all? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I used the term one time. I said, I apologize. I said that women don't leave good men. Women don't leave good men. And a brother or two had a straight fit. Had a straight fit. Yes, they do. Women cheat. Women do this. Women do that. Yeah, yeah. But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Women don't leave good men, which means y'all talk this thing about being a man. I'm a man. I'm the lead. I'm the head. I'm the man. You go on the court, play ball. I'm the man. You at work. You trying to prove and show. I'm the man. You the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. All we hear is I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man of the house. I'm a man of this. I'm a man of that. Man of that. Man of that. When we stand on that and require you to be a man, why is it a problem? Why is it a problem? Like, if you're being a good man, if you are being affectionate, supportive, protective, if you're giving that woman the things that she needs so she can reciprocate, so she can give that back to you in a feminine form, brother, y'all good. Y'all are good. Do y'all know the majority of the time why a woman may step out? Why a woman may step out, and women do step out. Please understand and thank you. Women do step out. But do y'all know the majority of the time, fellas, why women step out if they do? Is because they're missing this. This and this are not being connected. It's not being connected. What's our motto, Crystal? What we say? Crystal said, take the time to romance the mind. Take the time to romance the mind. If this is not connected and you just constantly ignoring it, she's saying, I need this from you. I don't feel this. I don't feel that. I need this. I need this. And somebody comes along, please, side note, let me say it, plug. I am not okaying infidelity. I'm not okaying cheating. I'm not saying you have a legitimate reason because you're not getting what you want. That goes both ways. That is BS both ways. But what I'm just saying, I'm making an example of if a woman does tip out and cheat, more than likely there's not that connection. There's not that connection that she needs that's helping her to be. Because now remember, y'all said y'all the man. Am I right? Y'all said I'm the man. So if you saying that you the man and you want to be looked at as the man, and the man right here, if y'all want that, then please accept what comes with it. Please accept that our expectation is for you to be the man. Our expectation is for you to do those things in a leadership role that a man should do. Because when you connect this and this, ooh, sir, there is nothing. And when I say nothing, we will not do for you. Lori said, they laugh when we say, sorry, screen. They laugh when we say, if you want some tonight, you better start making us feel good that morning. Ha! That is a good point. If you want some tonight, that means, brother, you got to start in the morning. You have to start sending me those texts, calling me. Please, please. I say this with every fiber of my being. Stop texting women to doggone death. Stop. Even if you're in a position, you working or whatever, she working. I get it. Sending a text message is a way of communication. The brother told me that last week. It is a way of communicating. You're right. But if all we do is text, you're going to lose my interest. You're going to lose my interest. If all we do is text, if all you're doing is texting me, now please understand, I understand what it means to work and be busy. I understand, but you're not working 24/7. There is a moment where you can take and say, hey, just wanted to call you. Do y'all understand? Can y'all understand what that does for us? Can y'all understand? Please understand. If you take a moment out your day and call your lady, or call the woman that you are pursuing, or call the woman that you are trying to develop something with, do y'all understand what that does? Outside of a text? My thing is, I don't know, some people like texting. Okay. I'm just talking about me personally. Lori said, yes. I'm just talking about me personally. Texting is the best way to be misunderstood. Thank you, sir. And that came from a man. It is. And that was my response to the brother. Texting is such a great way to misinterpret what I said. The tone of my voice, the feel of, if I want to say something sexy, what? I'm not texting it. If you want some affection from me in that way, I'm not going to text it. Now, mind you, you might get little sneaky stuff during the day, little text and, to prepare you for, build you up for coming home. But just understand, on a regular, if it's outside of that, don't ask me to send you nothing. Tell you nothing through text. I am a grown woman. Communication is key. Proper communication. Llewellyn said, I'm a caller. Good, brother. That's my brother. Literally, that's my brother. Biological. It's my big brother. Please be a caller. Tell your friends. I don't know about your friends. I don't mean literally your friends, because I know about y'all. But tell your cousins. Tell them other men. Be a caller. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Lori said, call me. I'm telling mommy on both of y'all. Lori said, I don't like texting. I always say my fingers hurt. Right. I'm not doing all that. Then you got to wait for a response. And no. That is a perfect way. That to lose. Inside joke. That is a perfect way to lose my interest. I'm just talking about Donna P. Wall. I don't know about anybody else, but that is just a perfect way to lose my interest. And I'm sure there are ladies out here that's going to back me on that. But brothers, again, this goes into the mindset of learning her and understanding her. Some men don't understand. It just sound, it's screen, come on. It's just sound of your voice. It is. He called me. It does something. It makes a difference. But that is also a part of the brother's understanding and learning. This is what my lady needs. This is what a woman needs. She needs me to show her affection. She needs me to show her attention. She needs me to. I ain't messing with you, Llewellyn. She needs me to show her that. So for the young lady, the young women, the women of this video, the video that was played, whatever your reasoning is, first and foremost, I'm going to say, get to a place in a position where you love yourself so freaking much. It does not matter what he does or says. You love yourself so freaking much. It does not matter what he does or says. Does that mean we don't get hurt? Or we're not hurt by what he does or says? It don't mean that at all. Yes, we do get hurt. But it also means in that hurt, I'm not shutting down completely. I'm not shutting down where I just lose myself. Again, depression is real. That is a real thing. Everybody deals with depression on different levels in different ways. Everybody. And it doesn't have to be a medical mishap to deal with depression. But when you get to a state of depression, you have to know and understand how to help yourself. So to the women who deal with a man, who are with a man who thinks less of you, be able to understand you, you have to make a decision for yourself and love yourself so freaking much. Brothers, please understand, let's make this clear. We need you all. Somebody's going to recant that statement. Somebody's going to come back and, somebody's going to come back, agree to disagree, but be mad about not agreeing. Somebody's going to come back on that statement. I don't need no man. Okay. Me personally, I need a man. I want a man. Because there are certain needs and certain things, and it ain't just sexual, that I need, and it can only come from a man. So please understand, brothers, we need you all. We do. We need you all. We desire you all. Listen, don't think we don't sit back and watch y'all walk and look at y'all and say, damn, he fine. Whoa. We were talking yesterday about hoochie daddy shorts. We were talking about hoochie daddy shorts. And I ain't gonna lie, some of these brothers in these hoochie daddy shorts, mercy, they fine. So we do. We sit back and we say it and we look and we whatever. But please know we need y'all. Okay? Take the time to learn each other. That's what relationships are all about. If you don't want to take the time to learn somebody, if you're so impatient and be like, I don't need nobody with no problems. I'm not this and I'm not that. And I'm not this and I'm not that. If that's you, stay your ass single then, please. Leave people alone. Llewellyn, stay single. Leave people alone. If you don't have the time and the patience, it takes time. If you don't have the time and the patience, especially if you're older and you're dealing with somebody who's been through some stuff, if you don't have the time and the patience to work through and teach that person and see the person, Tony, girl, we about to go. If you don't have the patience to do that, stay by yourself. Please. Stop disrupting people's lives. Just stay by yourself. All right, y'all. We are over. Again, y'all, apologize for the delay tonight. I did put a message up that I will be on at 7:30. This is not going to be a habit. Next week, we will be back to our regular time at 7 o'clock. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go to Real Life Relationship Growth and hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. So no matter what time I come on, if there's a delay, you'll still know it. Because that bell is going to send you an alert somewhere, email, text, whatever, however you have it set up, and say, hey, yes, thank you, Tony. Somebody's going to come on. It'll come up and tell you, hey, your family's on, your peeps on, get on, be a part of it. Date with a purpose. or don't date. Exactly, sir. Date with a purpose or don't date. I agree, Donna. Great show. Thank you, Lori. You helped it, yo. I appreciate your comments, your input. And listen. Girl, you done missed some good ones. We up on like 50-some videos. So go to the YouTube page, Lori, please. Subscribe. And you can watch as many as you want. There's some topics on there. Because, girl, you know me. We gets with it. We talk some good stuff. We talk some emotional stuff. We talk some sad stuff. But all of it is about helping one another to get to healthy, productive, lasting relationships. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of breaking up. Got to get this thing right. Got to get this thing right. We all do. All right. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging in with me. Hey, Tony, I appreciate you jumping on. Yep, go watch the replay, girl. Let me make sure what YouTube is looking like because my peeps on YouTube are not responding, which makes me feel like there may be some. Me too. I know that's right, brother. I love you too, Lori. We got to get together. We will. Thank you, Shantae. It was Shantae. I enjoyed you. Thank you. See y'all next week. Let me go check YouTube, see how this video came out. If it didn't work well, I'm going to download it and post it so we can get a clear vision of it. All right. Hey, y'all keep sending y'all comments. Y'all keep inboxing me, sending your topics so we can go deeper with this thing. All right. Have a good night. All right, YouTube. Bye. Y'all, I got to end this stuff first. I got to end one.